Crescent pose standing up looks like this. This back leg is straight. Straight leg. So this is crescent pose, right? And then in yoga, you add this. But we're just focusing on like here down, okay? And right now, a nice stretch going through here. Just a little bit sideways, right? Back leg is straight, keep that leg straight, so push through that heel. And you can kind of open this up. You can roll that leg over to the side, take your heel and rotate it a little bit, and you'll feel a little bit more on the inner thigh. And open this up. If you were wanting to kick that up a notch and get into the psoas, you stay here, whoop, you stay here, and then go over to the side, still keeping that leg super strong, straight in the back. Find your rib, pull the whole thing over, and that'll intensify that stretch going this way. So when you move around in that pose, you're gonna be able to move where you're at. Now the modified version of this, is taking that knee down to the ground, take some of the work out of it, put a towel underneath the kneecap if you need to. And this is where you can stretch longer because you're not holding a pose. So like right now I feel that same and I'm just kind of like hanging out. And depending on how you move, your back will depend on what sort of stretch you feel through here. Remember, first time a little bit easier, second time lay into it a little bit more, third time you can really get into it. Wanted to revisit the modified version of Crescent. My kneecap doesn't like being on the concrete, so I'm just I'm opening my hip, sinking down into it. If it feels crunchy right here, lay off of that a little bit. Let me show you what it looks like from the side. I like my toe flexed, I don't like it straight back. If you wanted to kick this one up a notch, it's a subtle movement, just a millimeter. And you can even kind of like rest down in here. Push the heel back and just bring the knee up off the floor just a little bit and sink down. The activation of that really makes this a lot more intense. So again, you're sinking into it and relaxing. My knee is trending out that way. I'm getting a stretch on this other leg too. And then you can sit down in here if you want. And then just lift the kneecap up a little bit. Push that heel back. And it really gets into here. The longer you hold it, the more likely you're going to be able to stretch the fascia, which is very resistant to stretching, along with the hip flexors. If you ever feel anything sharp right in here, sharp pinpointed pain, stop immediately. Let me know what you think. Namaste.